You've got to be impressed with what Greg Schiano has done with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Remember, last year this was a team that appeared to quit on former coach Raheem Morris. The Bucs failed to cover like 9 out of their final 10 games or something ridiculous like that, even though they were underdogs in every one of those games. In comes Greg Schiano with his my way or the highway type style, the hard line guy. A lot of people thought that wouldn't work with the modern athlete. Well, it has worked. Bucs playing much better football this year than they did last year. Coming off their most impressive performance of the year, a blowout home win over the Kansas City Chiefs. I like the Bucs. They're 4-1 against the number. I know they're only 2-3, but they're 4-1 against the spread. I've bet on them 3 times this year, so I'm a believer in this team. However, I think it's going to be tough for them to score enough points to beat the New Orleans Saints at home this Sunday. Saints currently installed as a 2.5-point road favorite in this game on BETDAQ. 49.5 the total. Saints obviously were the story of the NFL through 4 weeks with their disappointing play, losing their first 4 games. The last couple of games, though, they've started turning around a little bit. The last of those 4 losses to Green Bay, New Orleans actually played pretty well in that game. Then the last game New Orleans played in Week 5 against San Diego, finally picking up a win. New Orleans coming off a bye last week, so this could be a refreshed, re-energized New Orleans team that is ready to go on a little bit of a run. Now, before they do that, they need to shore up this defense. 32nd in the league in total defense right now, the New Orleans Saints. I know the Bucs don't have a whole lot offensively, but they looked pretty good on offense last week against Tampa Bay. Clearly their best offensive game of the year. And again, New Orleans last in the league in total defense, so the Bucs are going to have every opportunity to continue that offensive success this week. However, are they going to be able to do anything with that New Orleans offense, specifically the New Orleans passing game? Because while a lot of things might be unusual and different for New Orleans Saints fans this year, losing the first 4 games of the season, not having your head coach, not even having your supposed interim coach yet, Joe Vitt. I mean, they're still being coached by Aaron Cromer, the interim to the interim. But one thing that has remained the same in New Orleans is Drew Brees and that Saints passing game. New Orleans Saints currently number 1 in the league in passing yards per game. And this week they're facing a defense in Tampa Bay that is 31st in the league, next to last in pass defense. Tampa allowing 312 yards a game through the air. So that is not a good combination for Tampa Bay. Drew Brees and the Saints passing offense coming in town to face your next to worst pass defense. Now the Saints will most likely be without Jimmy Graham this week. Their tight end, one of Brees' favorite targets. That'll hurt them a little bit, no doubt, but will it take the train off the tracks? I'm not sure it will. I think we're going to see Drew Brees, that New Orleans offense, look like we've come to expect them to look. That well-oiled machine that just sprints right down the field time and again. Now Tampa's going to score some points here as well, and when I see a total like 49.5, that might be a little low. I know most of Tampa's games this season have gone below 49.5, but again, they're facing the worst defense in the league. They have the next to worst pass defense in the league, and they're facing the best pass offense in the league. So expect to see plenty of scoring in this game. Over 49.5, a play worth considering. Not sure if I'm going to have a play on this game myself because New Orleans, even though I do lean towards them in this situation, they've burned me twice this year. I'm 0-2 betting on the New Orleans Saints this year. They've been very unreliable this season, obviously, losing their first 4 games. The worst defense in the league. Tough to trust a team with that kind of profile. However, I do think the Saints are going to pull out a road win, and I do lean towards them -2.5 this Sunday against the Tampa Bay Bucs.